Well, hopefully, Gabby, April showers bring some May flowers. Marlins have won 2 straight.
We'll see if the Marlins can sweep these Rockies this afternoon.
Ready to go. Edward Cabrera gets the start for the Marlins today. It's his 4th of the year, coming off a loss against the Nationals earlier on the homestand.
Ezequiel Tovar will try and get the Rockies going and get himself going.
That is cut on and missed strike 3. That time he went with a slider. Quickly, 3 pitches, 3 strikes, and a strikeout for Cabrera. That's our first strikeout of the ball game.
Brenton Doyle, center fielder.
And a called strike 3 inside corner. Got him with the fastball. Doyle might have thought it was in off the plate, but 2 up, 2 down, 2 Ks.
Ball 4, so Cabrera issues a 2-out walk to Ryan McMahon.
Alaris Montero, who had the big 3-run home run, all 3 of those RBIs in game 1 of this series. They've got the runner caught in between. Arise has it. And now Bell. It's going to look like a phone number when they get that put out. That'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 1st inning. Marlins come to bat next.
27-year-old San Dimas, California native Peter Lambert.
Well, for Peter on the year, 2nd start. Remember his last outing? It was almost like a side day for him.
There's Luis Arise. He's riding a 10-game on-base streak.
And that is down the line, fair toward the corner. Good start for Arise and the Marlins. Thinking about 2, and he'll stop right there. A leadoff double.
What a pretty swing here from Arise. Gets the fastball up in the zone. And boy, he just absolutely mashes this baseball. 101.2 miles an hour off the bat to get things started for the Marlins.
That's a walk, so the first 2 are aboard for Jazz here in the 1st inning.
Rockies have trailed at least at one point in all 30 games this year, and first innings have put them in holes more often than not.
Jazz out toward left center field. That will get down. Arise coming around 3rd. He'll score. De La Cruz to 3rd. RBI single for Jazz, and the Marlins take a 1-0 lead.
You can see he's letting that ball travel. Even though that pitch is in, he's staying inside that baseball.
So the Rockies do it again. They have trailed in every game this season, extending that modern era record. So 1st and 3rd, 1 out. Marlins can still score on an out here. Jesus Sanchez at the plate. Runner goes. Another fly ball. Is this one going to be deep enough? Cave in right makes the catch. Here comes De La Cruz. He'll score. It was a sac fly for Jesus Sanchez, and a 2-0 Marlins lead. Well, the Marlins cash in the leadoff double and the walk.
He's a former Marlin. Jacob Stallings looking to a base hit with 2 outs to get the Rockies on the board.
This ball's leaned on to deep left field, way back, got a chance to fly. How about a 3-run home run? Jacob Stallings, welcome back to Miami. And the Rockies are in front.
That pitch came in at 92 miles an hour, left at 107, traveled 409 feet.
Do you remember the walk-off home run that wasn't on the last homestand?
Yes.
Well, that one was just a little bit over the wall. This one, ain't no doubt about it.
Back to the top of the order here for Luis Arise. A double and a run scored in that 1st inning, getting that batting average back up over 300. Into center, get down. It does, right in front of Doyle. Marlins have a couple on with 2 outs. A multi-hit effort for Luis Arise.
Gets the slider a little bit up more. Doesn't try to do too much, stays inside of it, drives it right back up the middle.
Keeps the line moving for Brian De La Cruz.
And a changeup, and that ends the inning. Good changeup on a couple of occasions. Strikeout of Byers earlier in the inning, and a strikeout of De La Cruz with that pitch.
Ryan McMahon stands in now, having walked back in the 1st inning and then got caught stealing.
How about another strikeout? Make it 6 through 3 innings for Cabrera. Josh Bell, fly out to left his first time up.
Bottom 3, nobody on, 1 out. Bell with a drive, hit deep, right field. This baby's gonna go. Josh Bell ties it at 3, his 4th homer of the season.
Well, he got a rolling curveball. He's an early count swinger. He likes to swing at the first couple pitches. Doesn't take a whole lot. He's not a very patient hitter, but he saw that breaking ball. It was a get me over, and he crushed it into the right field seats.
62 pitches at this point here for Cabrera. A lot of that was in the 2nd inning alone. So got to get back to that more efficient 1st and 3rd innings.
0-2, swung on and missed. Goes to a curveball. And that's another strikeout. Rogers cuts and misses at the changeup. That is 4 consecutive strikeouts for Cabrera. He's got 8 this afternoon. His career high is 12. There's a swing and a miss. Ball in the dirt to complete the strikeout. The putout goes 2-3. 9 strikeouts for Edward Cabrera. That's 5 in a row.
Rockies trying to manufacture a run here for the Marlins. The walk, the stolen base, and then the wild pitch gets the runner at third base here. Nick Fortes at the plate, goes right up the middle for a base hit. Marlins take a 4-3 lead. Infield in, back, didn't matter. It was right back through the box.
What a nice swing here by Fortes. It's a slider and it's elevated up in the zone. He hits this one good, 207 miles an hour off the bat.
So walk, single walk here in the 5th inning. Well, that's the good and the bad. The frustrating part of Cabrera is he gets 9 strikeouts today and looked like he was cruising. He leaves with the bases loaded, so the line not complete, where Cabrera can only watch from here. Leaves with the bases loaded and a 1-run lead. Calvin Fauché on the pitch, facing Ezequiel Tovar.
Tovar, that's on the ground. There's a flip to first, and this is tough. This is going to end up a double play as Stallings gets hung up. That was a tough break. The Rockies do get even because Cave scores.
Runners at first and third for the Marlins with nobody out. Rivera cannot get the job done, and neither can Nick Fortes. Now it'll be up to Luis Ariz. Well, you cannot come up empty here.
1-1. Oh, it's caught at first by Montero. What a great play that was.
Hit on the nose by Ariz. The Rockies catch a break in that it was right at the Rockies first baseman. Tie block with first and third, nobody out, works out of trouble.
And there are 2 on and 2 out for Montero.
Montero 0 for 2. He walked in the 2nd inning.
The pitch sent in the air, shallow right field. Ariz going out. He's there to make the catch to retire the side here in the 8th. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2 men left on base. We are still tied at 4.
2 aboard and nobody out.
Marlins expecting a bunt here from Cave. They've got the corners way in, and he gets the bunt down, goes back to Maldonado, slings it wide of third. And the Rockies are going to run themselves into all sorts of chaos right here. Anderson will apply the tag, and the Marlins catch a huge break right there.
Just an errant throw. Nothing they can do there, but great job by Myers backing up that play, which is the reason why Rogers could not take off and go to home, and because of that they end up getting out. But really it's the same situation as it would have been, man on second and third with an out.
Well, the out goes 7-6. Second and third, 1 away. Tie game, 9th inning. And Maldonado picks up a huge strikeout.
So Blackman's intentionally passed. That'll load the bases. And Ezequiel Tovar, who's 0 for 4 with a couple of strikeouts. And yesterday he had a couple of strikeouts in an 0 for 4 ball game.
Ground ball to third. And Rivera gets the out at first base.
Holy cow, do the Rockies cost themselves an opportunity to win this ball game here in the top of the 9th inning.
So with 2 away, brings up Luis Ariz.
For Ariz, another 2-hit game today. See if he can continue this inning.
Doyle in center field is going to make the catch and send this to extra innings. And now it'll be left to Eleris Montero.
Rockies have struggled with runners in scoring position today.
He struck him out looking on a fastball over the outside corner, and the Rockies come up empty here in the top of the 10th inning.
Looking for another walk-off win. He had 9 of them last year. They're trying to get 2 in this series. So it's Sanchez, 2 on, 2 out. Sac fly for Sanchez back in the first, officially 0 for 3 today.
It's hit in the air softly left field. It's down the base head. The Marlins walk off the Rockies. They sweep them. Sanchez the hero. They win it 5-4.
Now you think about the homestand for Jesus Sanchez. A few nights ago was benched in the middle of the game for maybe a little less than 100% effort. Learned his lesson. And here he is, the hero, as the Marlins sweep the Rockies 5-4, the final score.